left to the bill. I did post up some earnings charts earlier, about 20 minutes ago, and I did post up one big play this week. Gap up was on Tesla. I did some sell puts last week on Tesla. Is very much in the money. Okay, so today I'm just gonna do again like we did on Friday because I already had a 24 tick pre-market trade. I'm doing pretty good, and I'm just gonna do some. I'm just gonna be calling stuff out again like how we did on Friday. Okay, so I'm not gonna trade, so I'm not gonna post up a journal today. But we're gonna do a walkthrough again, just to a slow walkthrough, just so we can get people followed up again. Okay, so if we are gonna take a short, as you know, we are on the VWAP. You gotta plot your VWAP 32, 39.93, 40 ish. Okay, we're gonna do a short right now. If you look at the chart right now on the 512, we're doing an inverted cup. Okay, so our entry is gonna be 38.5 short, inverted cup. Okay, if we want to take the long, we are gonna wait until we break over the VWAP. Okay, so we
Order
stop
filled.
that 38.5 had triggered. Okay, make sure you got um your bracket in play on that. Okay, your 38.5, you can take your profit on that. First trade of the day. You should have been green. Okay. Now we're at VWAP right now, so let's take a 41 long. Oh, let's see. The 41 long was it broke through. Okay, so now we're gonna consolidate right now a little bit. Okay, see if we're gonna break out any more further. Right now we got the big level two on the upside. So let's take a 43 long. We're gonna just be ahead of the price action on this, okay? We got all green signals in
Stop
play,
filled.
including on the 1 minute. We 43 long right now,
Order
head triggered,
filled.
and you could be taking your profit right now. Okay. So we got three green trades so far. Okay. That 41 was automatically taken above that the VWAP play because the breakout out of the VWAP. Okay. So for those of you who missed that, we had that 43 long that would have taken your profit. Okay, so now we're going to probably plot an R1 right there at 43.5. So let's take an order at 44 long with the big level 2 at 45. If we do go short, we're going to break below the S1 at 42.25, 42 short. Okay, we are in a zone right now, consolidation. 44 long, 42 short. Again, if you did take that reversal bubble at 43.25, good job on reading that. You could have got two ticks out of that, had that thing pulled back and filled you at 43.25. Okay. So right now we got the 42.25 S1, S2. So we're just going to play that 42 short on the breakout of that.
Stop filled.
Okay. You look at your
Order
signals,
filled.
that 42 short had triggered, and you would have won this trade as well. Okay. We're going to work our way back down probably to the VWAP. Now I'm going to look for a reversal at 43. There we go. 43 had triggered, and you would have won that trade as well. Okay. Now, if we look at the R1, R2, R3, we had 43.75. Okay, if we want to break above the 43.75, we're going to go 44 long. Okay, at this point, we're going to see if we're going to break down below the cyan. Right now, because we are ahead of the moving average, we can go 43.5. Break right on the moving average.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Okay, let's do a 42 short. A breakdown below the 50. 43.5 long, right above the moving
Stop
average.
order filled.
That 42 short had triggered, you would have got either 1 or 2 ticks on that trade. Let's do a 43.5.
Stop filled.
See the breakout above this and the moving average. We got big level twos on upside. Okay. If 43.5 had triggered, you would have got you at least 1 tick out of that. Or if you're following all the signals,
Order filled.
43.5 would have won that trade. You would have got paid on that. It's going to continue to go up. Okay, all the signals are green. Okay, so we are now broke out of that zone. We are going to continue to go up higher. You can take this thing at 45 long. If we do break down to go short, let's go 44 short.
Stop filled.
If
Order
45
filled.
long had triggered, you would have won that trade at least for 1 or 2 ticks. Okay. Now, if you look at the road, you can open up your brackets at this point if you have some profits in play. Okay. Or if you want to totally stop, that's the most conservative way to do it. Is just stop when you have your profit or your quota. Okay. So that 45 was a win. Again, continuation. If you do want to take it longer, you can go to 46 long. 46 long had triggered. You would have also won that trade. We can do the reversal at 45.50 below the moving average. And as we progress up higher, you're going to move your sell reverse higher. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. We're going to take this thing in increments right now. Okay. So we got a big level 2 at 49. Let's do a 47 entry long. If we do go short, let's go 45.50
Order
short.
filled.
$46 short. 47.50 long.
Stop filled.
Okay, we triggered that 47.50. Go ahead and cancel out that short order because we're going to place a new one. Or you
Order
can just
filled.
drag the new one up. Okay, that 47.50 is a win. You're going to take your profits on that. Okay, so it look like our price action is just about on the moving average. So it look like we're going to go take a short. So right now, let's look at a 47.5 short. If you want to take this thing long, go at 48.50 long. 47.50 short had triggered. You would have got 1 tick on that. Big level 2 upside. Let's do a 49 long. Sorry, 48.50 long right on the moving average.
Stop filled.
48.50 had triggered. You would have won that trade. Okay, the target should be up there at 49.75 because we have a 50 level 2. Okay, we're gonna head towards that 50. If you do not want to hold your trade, you can go ahead and take that profit whenever you want. Okay, now if you look at the candles right now, right? Look at your candles. We are below the moving average. It's kind of like causing a mountaintop. Okay, it's almost telling us that we're going to go short. Okay, there's a 48.75 window. Let's do a 48 short if you didn't get that reversal.
Stop filled.
Okay, it needs to
Order
break
filled.
out this level. There's 48 head triggered. Okay, you would have won that trade for one tick. Okay, now you got to look at this the way these candle patterns are forming. Okay, if you continue to use your bracket, that 48 short is a win. Okay, so a couple things can happen right now if you look at this chart right now. You could draw a wedge. It could be a descending wedge. It could be a cup and handle entry right there at 49. Okay, or that wedge that you just drew could have done a breakout. Okay, that 48. Okay, that 48 was a win. That 48 short. Okay, now we have a cup and handle entry at 49. Okay, let's see if that happens. You still got that 50 level two. Okay, now we join our support. We join our support at 47.25. So we could do a 47 short. That possible cup and handle had failed. So we do a breakdown below the 47.25 S1 that it just plotted. Okay, so let's do a 47 short. If it breaks below that, you can draw your wedge again. We got that bottom line wedge at 47.25. And then we got that diagonal wedge coming down. It's almost like a descending triangle. Okay. Again, we got that big level two at 50, so we can also place that order at 49 long. Okay. If you haven't noticed right now, we are consolidating sideways right now. Okay. Go ahead and adjust your VWAP, 40.64.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Okay, we broke down below that 42.25, right? We still got descending wedge. The candle didn't close, so there is no breakout. Still consolidating. You still can take that 49 long. Put your target up at 50 or 49.75. Put a 47.50 short. It's below the moving average. See, although we plot the S2, S1, S2 support, I like to use the moving average as support for the price action or a resistance for the price action, because the candles needs to break down below the moving average in order to go in the opposite direction, right? And that gives you that pivot dots that you see. Right? So right now, shucks, I did not plot any journals, so what we should be, you guys should be in profits at this point. We had several wins. Okay, so right now we've been consolidating. We're moving
Stop
towards the
filled.
50.
Order
Okay, there's
filled.
a breakup on the 49. Okay, that 49 had triggered. You would have got filled on that one. Okay, we still got that big level 2 at 50. Okay, remember now, we still had that 49 in play to go long. Okay, that 49 got you that one tick. Okay, and then some of you are going to say, oh, but you said to open up your brackets earlier. Yes, I did. But if you also look at the road, right, the MACD, it's thinned out. And remember what I've been saying all this time: when the road is thin, you gotta shorten your bracket rate. So we went right back down to the 1 or 2 tick brackets. The road is narrow. So that 49 long got triggered and you would have filled on tick on that 49.25. It hit that level twice. And it hit it again right now. Okay. And there's your level 2 target, right? We hit that level 2 target at 49.75. Okay. Although your level 2 number is at 50, right? You got to understand this now. Your level 2 number is at 50, which you hit right now. You want to take your target one tick below, okay? One tick ahead of the price. Because remember, you got to get filled on market depth to get, you got to get covered on market depth to get filled. So rather than wait till that 50 level get filled because it has a higher number, just take it below because then you'll guarantee get filled before your level 2 target, okay? So we broke out of that zone. If you drew your rectangle box, like I told you guys to draw on the zone, you would have had your breakout. Okay. You guys remember how to do that? Okay. You guys remember how to post a breakout? Okay. I'm gonna post a picture up on the chat room on how you guys would have drew your on how you guys would have draw that breakout off that rectangle. Okay. It's on the chat room right now. Okay. So when it consolidates, you go ahead and draw a rectangle box. That's where you go to breakout levels. Okay. So that would have been like around 49 and at 47.25. Okay. Then breakout anywhere beyond that is where you put your entries. Okay. And we knew we were going to go up because the level twos is bigger to the upside. Okay. Which we are again. Okay. So um looking at a possible cup and handle right there at 54. Yeah, we got it. 54.50. Yep. 54.50 got triggered. Okay. So had you guys saw that cup and handle pattern, you would have take your entry in at 54.50 and you would have got um target on that. Okay, so now we break down below the 53.25. 53.5. That's our short. Okay, our reversal. 54.50 is our signal. Let's do a 54 short. Look at all your signals. Okay, then you take the moving average long. Okay, because it has to break the moving average in order to go up.
Stop
So let's
filled.
do a 55.75, 56 long. with a target at 56.75. Or we can do a
Stop
54.5
filled.
short. 54
Stop
5
filled.
short had triggered. You don't want that trade right now. At 54.5 was just a tick off the 54.75 reversal bubble that you got. Okay. This is what
Stop
I'm
filled.
seeing. This is the way I'd be trading. Okay. So, a little bit slower though. I'm trying to explain this a little bit slower so most of you can see the price action as it happens. Okay. So what's happening now is see how we are against that moving average. We kind of slowly consolidating now at this level. You might need to draw another rectangle up at this level. Okay. Let's see something here. No. Okay, so we are consolidating right now. Consolidation means there's equal number of buyers and sellers kind of fighting for position. There's no definite move up or down. Okay, so it's kind of a sideways market. You can scalp within this level, but it's very risky because you got to play with market depth. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to set our draw our rectangle again, like I did earlier. That's on the chat room, so you can see those plots. If you see that S1, S2, those are your S1, S2, R1, R2. Those are the resistance and support levels. So right now we got the S1 at 54 and we got the resistance at 55.5. Okay. Anywhere below that or above that is where we're going to take our entries. Okay. That's the conservative way. We could
Stop
scalp
filled.
inside of this level. It's kind of risky.
Order filled.
Okay. So I wouldn't advise it for the beginners. Okay, there's the breakout on my 55.5 got triggered and you would have got your win on that trade. Okay. 55.5 went long, triggered. Now you go ahead and cancel out that short order. Okay, because we're gonna wait and see how the signal plays before we can take a short. Okay. So now I'm seeing the RSI. Now you can go 55 short. There,
Order
55
rejected.
short got triggered, and you could have got that one take trade. Okay, if you don't want to risk taking it any wider than that. Okay, I got a big level two upside at 57, so we can take that 56 long again. The 55 short still in play. You still didn't hit your stops. If you had your stops at 6, that's pretty good because you if you measure your pullback, you're well within 6 ticks on your stops. Okay. Now, part of trading is also having the ability to hold your trades, trust the signals, and hold your trades, especially if you got profits already in play. Okay, so you could hold your trades for a longer profit take. Okay, um, there's a ratio between that, between your commissions and your profits. So if you take one tick, your commission is probably going to eat about a third of that, right? But if you hold your trades for a longer tick target, then the
Stop
ratio
filled.
between your commissions and your profits is going to be much better, right?
Order filled.
So right now that 56 long got triggered, you wouldn't want that trade. Okay, we will hit that. We got a big level two at 58. And we broke out of that rectangle zone that you drew. Okay, still broke out of that zone. So again, now we're looking at a triple flat top up there at 56.75. So let's do a 57 long with a target at 58, or one tick below that, 57.75. Okay, so 57 long would be our upside. Got that big level two at 58. Okay, and then if we want to go short, we take it below the moving average. Okay, 55.75 or 55.50, whichever one you choose. I don't like to trade the 0.75. I don't know what it is. I like to keep things on the even keel. So I usually look for the there's a 57, by the
Stop
way.
filled.
57 had triggered. You're gonna want that trade. Your target again is at 57.75. That would have been your target because 58 was the level two. Okay. Now if this thing pulls back and your level two is still there, you can take it again to 57. Okay, so you could have run this trade twice. Okay, if you took your target, if you took your profits early. Okay, so right now you could take your profits at two ticks, or you could have hold it for that 57.75. Now you see how we're pulling back down below, and we still got that big number at 58, that level two. Take it again at 57. Okay, you can do another order in at 57
Stop
long.
filled.
Okay, so now the short. Okay, while it was up there, your short is below the moving average. Okay, like I said, it's at 56.75 or 56.50. Okay, me personally, I don't like to trade this 0.75 price. Okay, so that 56.50 would have got triggered, and you would have got you to win that trade on that short. Okay, 56.5. See that? The 56.5. And then you can do again that 57 because that level two is still big. This is very tight entries, guys. But you know what? I'm playing that moving averages. You know, this is how I trade because I'm already in profits, right? So I can risk a little bit more. Um, I'll quickly trade the price action. Okay. Now, quick trading would maybe not for everybody. You can just do the one-sided action. If you look at the
Stop
candles, you
filled.
can pretty much determine, or the signals, you can determine which way we're gonna go. Okay. So now it's pulling up a little. You might pull a little cup and handle right here with the 57.75
Order filled.
entry. I would say a 58 entry. Okay, because if you took that 57 again, like I said, you would have won this trade again. That's like the fourth time then.
Stop filled. Order
Okay,
filled.
the 57 long. Okay, so if it pulls back below that level and you still got that big level two order on 58, hey, go ahead and take it. Okay, you would have won that 57 long trade about four times now, one or two ticks. Okay, now here's a cup and handle. You see if it breaks out of that level right here. Okay, for those of you who have the signals, you're going to see a red line up there. Okay, again, look at that 57. Okay, so now I'm looking at that level two still at 58. That'll be your entry long. And your secondary target would be at 59 or 60 because
Stop
those
filled.
level twos are big. Okay, so we need to break this R1 level, this resistance level, okay, which is at 57.75. Again, if we're looking for the short, you can take the short on the reversal. 56.5. This tells me it wants to break that 58 level. Okay, because we're pushing to that resistance several times, and it's getting thin. It's almost like an ascending triangle, ascending wedge right now. Okay, but your RSI and your road is already pointing towards the downside. Let's see what happens. You still got big level twos on the upside, so you could still possibly take this thing. Okay, 56.5 short, 58 long.
Stop
Okay, we got
field.
1 more minute. 56.5, by the way, had triggered. Or not. Did it? Not sure. Oh, okay, there's the breakout right there. There's your breakout for the upside. Congratulations, you guys would have won that thing big. Okay, there's the volatility coming in, guys. Now you got to be careful. Okay, now you crank this reversal at 61.50.
Order
Stop
filled.
field. There, at 61.50 was a win. 63 long. Go 63 long. 61.50 short. 61.50 is a win again. Okay, like watch for that breakdown on that reverse. Look like an inverted cup. Go 61.50 short again. There you go.
Stop field. Stop field.
63 long. 61.50 short.
Stop field.
And we drew our blocks. We drew our rectangle again.
Stop field.
Okay. So we're at 30 minutes in. Okay. So
Stop
another
field.
lesson said. I hope you
Order
guys kind of
filled.
saw what it's all about. Oh, that's 61.50. Okay, you guys can continue to trade on your own. Pretty much know what to do. Okay, so right now we plot an S1 on that 61. What is it? 61 level. Breakdown below that would be a short. Okay, and then use your moving average to go long. That's all we do every day, guys. Look at the same thing. Okay, um, we be running up. Not too bad. The Dow is up almost 325 right now. 330, 230 points. Okay, doing pretty good. Okay. Um, Again, same thing like we do every day as we trade. Okay, we look for the breakouts. We play our signals. Okay, always take ahead of the price, and we look for our level twos. Okay, it really is simple, guys. Just don't overthink it and don't make it too complicated. Okay, I plot the S1 and R1s to let you guys know where the resistance and supports are at, and we break out above those levels to get the runs. Okay, so earlier we waited for that one to break above that 50 cent, that 58. Remember 58 long? That 58 long would have got you paid because we had two level two deep targets. Okay, um, all wins today. Everything that I called ahead of time, you would have been able to place your order, got filled, and got profits. Okay, you gotta trust the system, trust the signals. This is the way I trade. So had I traded with you guys on this, I would have been okay. I already got a 20 20. What I got? 24 tick run pre-market. I'm good. Then you can continue to trade. I will be trading off mic because this thing is going to run volatile after that. We have 53% volume right now, so it's pretty good. There's going to be a lot more opportunities to trade. Okay, within the next hour or two. Um, but yeah. Okay, so had you had paid attention to that, showed you exactly how what I look at, a little bit slower, what I look at and how to trade this thing. Okay, and remember now, all you gotta do is hit your quota. Okay, if you're not sure, look at your chart refreshers on your trading refreshers on the chat room. Kind of zero yourself and ground yourself, bring you guys back down to reality. Okay, remember now, we don't need that 1 million tick run. All we need to do is get our quota first. Okay, discipline, guys. It's the only way you're gonna win. Plot your journals. Okay, I'm talking pretty slow enough for you guys to understand. Put your order in, and you can write your journals down either on a scratch paper and then transform that into the spreadsheet, or however you guys want to do your system. Okay, you're gonna find yourself doing a journal is gonna really help. Okay, you gotta mimic those that are successful. And like I said over and over again, one of the number one things that successful traders do is journal their trades. Okay, just so they can go back and see where they're at. Okay, if you don't do it, then you're missing a step. Then you're gonna realize why you're not being successful at it. Okay, um, do as other successful traders do. Don't try to figure it out on your own. Okay, boom, look at that. If you guys saw the signals on that, look at this drop. Guess what? We're gonna head back down to the VWAP. Okay, guys. Again, if you guys had that breakout, okay, you would have got paid on this right now. Shoot, I would have got paid. Like, look, the volatility is in, guys. Look at that. Okay, look where we're at in conjunction to the movie. See, I'm taking it over 5 minutes, 30 minutes, but I just want you guys to see. Okay, from that breakout on the upside, had we crossed over on the moving average would have been your entry short, and you would have taken this thing. Okay, and look at all four signals. You got your arrow dot off the road below the RSI. You would have got paid on that. Had you guys had profits in there over your quota. Say your quota is 200. Okay, all the calls I made today would have put you well over 600 or 800 bucks easily if you had 4 ticks. If you had more than 4 ticks, well, bigger. Okay, you could have opened that up because your road was wide. And look at this, the thing. This is why I like to open my brackets with 10 tick targets, okay, with a 6 tick stop, and then you would have got that. Okay, and the reason why is for moments like this. Okay, for moments like that. Because if it runs, and I'm going to be well into. So what I normally do is I tick a 10 tick target, and then I usually drag my stops. Okay, so good lesson today. I'm pretty sure Ron made a recording of this. If you guys want to go back and review it, also on Friday's one. Friday we had a pretty similar lesson. Um, so I'm gonna do that again on Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna do this again on Wednesday. We'll do this until you guys get it, man. Because I'm not worried about trading pre-market. I can trade after our lesson. Okay, so because I'm noticing like while I'm trading and I'm calling things out, um, it's a lot maybe too fast for you guys to follow. So what I'm gonna do Wednesday, I'm gonna do this again on Wednesday. I'm gonna do instructional voice, and I'll be letting you guys know what to look for, stuff like that, and how to trade it. Okay. I'll probably be posting up some option plays for this week. So go ahead and do that. Probably the first one, maybe I'll say if those of you are doing options right now, I got NNVC, Disney, and I got Tesla in play. Oh, and Apple still. Okay. I'll look for some other ones right now, but right now I can give you guys a heads up real quick on is what has a strong buy right now. Okay, we got several strong buy trades right now, but the ticker symbol, I'm gonna look for more affordable ones right now. Strong buy signal. Okay. Transalta Corp, ticker symbol TAC, $7.55. We got a strong buy on that. Envision Solar, EVSI, ticker symbol. We got a strong buy on that at $6.91. KRMD, Repromed Systems, Medical Health Technology, $6.11. We got a strong buy on that. iClick International Interactive Asia, ICLK, $3.77. We got a strong buy on that. Okay. Mm, Allstate Insurance Corp. That's 119, but that's a strong buy. Okay. Uh, let's see. What else you got that's affordable? Here we go. $1.53. Charles and Covar. Charles and Covar Consumables. CTHR ticker symbol. A strong buy on that at $1.53. Okay. So there's a lot of moving stocks right now. Okay. Aside from if you scroll up earlier on the chat room, I posted up the earnings calendar. There's a lot of big market mover earnings coming in. If not, you guys don't want to scroll back up, I'm gonna post it up right now. Right now again. Okay, there's your earnings calendar. Okay, so continue to trade if you wish. Please do the strategies that we put in place. If not, I'll be back on Wednesday and I'll do the same thing. I'll do an instructional um, trade again with you guys. Okay, calling them out, and then you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll be on chat room. If you guys need anything, let me know. You can message me, and see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great day.